Chapter 6, Tool 1, Solving Systems by Graphing. So what is a system? A system of linear equations is a set of two or more linear equations containing two or more variables. And a solution is an ordered pair that satisfies each equation in the system and represents where the two lines meet. So an example 1 is this point a solution to these two equations. So you have your x, you have your y, you plug them in. So you have 4 into the first equation here. So 4 plus 2 times 1 equals 6. So 4 plus 2 equals to 6. So 6 is equal to 6. That works. Now for the second equation, we have 4 minus 1 equals 3. Notice I put parentheses around what I substituted in there with that negative. So 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 is equal to 3, so it works out. So this is a solution. Trying another one. Again, the point is our x and our y. Plugging into the first equation here. So that 2 times negative 1 plus 5 times 2 equal to 8. So that's negative 2 plus 10 equals 8. So negative 2 plus 10 is 8 equals to 8. So that one works, and you might be tempted to say that, well, the first one worked on the other set, and so the second one worked too, so that'll be the same here. I don't have to keep working it, but that's not really a good way to do it. You need to check every single time. So we go to our second equation here in our set. So 3 times negative 1 minus 2 times 2 equals to 5. So 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4 equal to 5. So we have negative 7 equal to 5. This doesn't work, so it's not a solution. So then we can move on to example 2. So now we need to find that point. Instead of having it before, we need to find that point where the two meet. So we're going to graph, and anytime we graph, we need two things. We need our m, we need our b. We need our m, we need our b. So our m is whatever's in front of the x, which is 1. So writing down the fraction is one of the ones. We're going to go up 1, right 1. Our b is negative 3. In our second equation, our m is negative 1. So down 1, right 1. Our b is negative 1. Going back to our first, we graph b because it comes first in the alphabet. You can remember it that way. We graph it first. It is our y-intercept. So we go down to negative 3. And then we go up 1, right 1. And we are going to extend this out pretty far because we're not sure where the other equation is going to meet it. We just take it all the way. And then do line through. And do our second line. It starts at a y-intercept of negative 1. Then we go down 1, right 1. Didn't have to go far. And where those two meet is our answer. So that's at the point 1, negative 2. And we keep going. Try another one here. So x plus y equals 0, y equals negative 1 half x plus 1. So once again, we need two things. We need our m and our b. Well, in order to find our m and our b easily, we need y to be by itself. So x plus y equals 0. So solving for y, we subtract x from both sides, and we get y is equal to negative x. So our m is negative 1. So negative 1 over 1, down 1, right 1. Our b is 0 because we don't see anything out there. On the second one, our m is negative 1 half. So down 1, right 2, and our b is 1. Going back to our first point. So 0, we're going to go up 1, right 1. And going to our second point, we're going to go up 2, 1. We're going to go up 1 at right 2. So again, found it pretty quick. That point where they cross. And it's the point 2, 2. In example 3, it says Bolaroma charges $2.50 per game plus $2 for shoe rental, so $2.50 per game. The per game tells me that that is what we are using over and over again, or is our slope. So we have 250x plus $2. And then we have our next equation. And bowling pins charges $2 per game, so 2x plus $4 for shoe rental. So this is bowling pins, and the other one is Bowlerama. So our M and our B is pretty straightforward for this one down here. Our B is 4. And then we go up to the top one. So 2.5, so that's 2 1/2. So multiply down, add up, so you get 5 over 2. And then y equals, I has x plus 2, so you have an m of 5 over 2 up 5, right, 2. And you have a b of 2. Up 2, graph that first, then we go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. And then we go down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 1. That way. Technically, we can't start at a negative number. We're going to start here. And then we go to our next one. So it starts at 4. And then we go up to the right one. Sorry, that's really close. It's not actually on the line. This is where we cross at. Up here. This is at the point 4, 12. And it asks, for how many games will the cost of bowl be the same at both places? Well, your X here represents, it's your per game. So this is your per game. And this is your dollars. So it's 4 games for $12. And your homework is in the packet.